Okay, so here we have the Campark V20 True 4K Ultra HD action camera. I've been after an action camera for a little while now, quite interested in them. As you're probably very aware, there's loads and loads and loads of budget cameras, so trying to pick one that seems half reasonable is quite a challenging thing to do, although I suppose a lot of them do end up coming out of the same factory, etc, etc. I went for this one. It was $79.99, reduced to £36 on Amazon, but it had no reviews, no information about it on YouTube. It's a relatively new product. There was 12 reviews on Amazon at the time of me purchasing that. But with the features stated, I decided I'm actually going to go for it, have a go for the cost of it, and see what it's like. So as you can see, it's quite a sleek looking camera. Very small. It's much smaller than I thought it was going to be, actually. And it comes, as you see from the unboxing, it comes with a wide range of accessories which will enable me to mount it to my handlebar. I think I'll go for, rather than my helmet. Let's power it on and I'll show you some features. Plays a little tune as it starts up. So here you can see I've put a 32GB micro SD card into it. It did want me to format it, although I'd formatted it in a PC. It did request that I formatted it as I put it into the little camera. It's saying there, I've got it in its highest setting at 20 megapixels, and it's saying I've got 6,965 photos left to go, which I've taken 2. You press the power, which is also the menu button, to scroll through different things. So this is reviewing the first picture I've taken. And then we've got some settings. So video resolution, I'll press the OK button on the top and you can see the different options there. I've got it in 4K 30 frames per second. There's also various different ones offering lower and higher frame rates depending on what sort of definition you want to achieve. Going all the way down to 720 by the looks of it, but I'm going to leave that in 4K. We've got image size, so currently 20 megapixels. You can go all the way down to 3 megapixels with this. Again, I'll leave that in the highest. You've then got some options such as time-lapse, loop recording, slow record, anti-shake. I'll leave that on for obviously cycling. Lens angle. One of the reasons I decided to purchase this is a lot of the budget cameras have a fixed angle of 170 degrees, which I believe makes the images a bit fish-eye, and I didn't really want that. I wanted one which would change to, you could change lens angles on, so this enables me to change that, so maybe I'll get some nicer results with that. Shooting timer, burst photo, microphone, exposure compensation, ISO, AWB, LDC, encoder mode, HDR, WDR, scene, colour, rotate. So rotate, I know that because I actually went into there and had a fiddle with that, so you can do that and mount the camera upside down essentially, and then it knows which way up it is. Light frequency, language, date time stamp, Wi-Fi. So this camera is Wi-Fi enabled, which will enable you to sync any sort of captured images or videos to a mobile device. Beep sound, I turned that off straight away. Screen saver, auto shutdown, motion detection, format, default settings. So it seems like quite a feature-filled camera. The screen, I mean, sitting here, the screen is really bright, looks really good. It looks like nice quality. I mean, it feels nice. So what I'm going to do is, as I'm charging it at the moment, once that is charged, I'm going to take some photos, do some filming, and we'll see what the quality's like. So here's a bit of video in my back garden. Gives you a bit of my mundane voice just to get a bit of sound for you. finally I'm just going to take a walk through the house just to see what the image stabilisation is like as I'm travelling. So in conclusion, I did find that the purpose for me buying this camera, which was for mountain biking, became a little bit difficult to do 4K because the image stabilisation couldn't cope with. 4K setting is fine if the camera is kept still or moved only very gently. As soon as you kind of impact the camera or put it in a harsher condition, the image stabilisation can't cope. So what you're seeing here is in 1080p. That then worked okay. The image stabilisation I actually think is reasonably good, considering it's such a cheap camera. And yeah, when all said and done, I'm happy with that. I also quite like the way the wide angle lens is coping. You know, it is fisheye effect, but it's coping and correcting it very well. So all in all, I'm quite happy with this purchase. I did also find that the microphone within the camera isn't brilliant. When cycling, as you can hear from the video clip at the moment, you get a lot of clicks and ticks as you're pedalling away. Doesn't sound real. That's not how my bike sounds. That's not how my knees sound. But I don't know whether the bracketry holding the camera is kind of shielding the microphone or something like that. I also did try to talk whilst I was cycling earlier in the ride, but you couldn't pick that up in the recording. So slightly disappointed with the microphone, but then again, do I really need a microphone while I'm cycling? In fact, I've decided to turn that function off. I hope you enjoy my review. If you do like it, please do like and share and subscribe to my channel if you like. Thanks for watching.